The Seed Association is the place where we work together in our common goals. And our common goals are focused on the farmer benefits and trying to give the agriculture in Argentina much more opportunities to really afford the big increase of demand on food and fibers. And on that regard, I believe that it's important to mention that the government in Argentina is also focusing on that strategy. The government launched a new strategic agroalimentary plan for 2020, focusing in increase 50% the total production of commodities. I'm talking about wheat, soybeans, and corn mainly. To do that and to comply with that challenge, one of the critical pieces are the incorporation of new technology, and we are there to help on that challenge. I believe that the incorporation of technology it's probably the most important element on this crucial change in the agriculture in the coming years. Of course, when we talk about challenge, the seed industry is also working in two main topics related to how to incorporate that technology. On one side, we have all the new events in biotechnology, especially in soybeans and cotton, where the IP protection is something that we were working very hard in trying to give the farmers the benefit of the new technology, but also the companies the benefit to reinvest on new technologies. And this is something that didn't happen in the way we expected. So we were working very hard internally with the biotech companies and with the germplasm companies in trying to get a consensus on how to give the farmers a kind of new model to launch new technologies and to have those technologies respected from the IP perspective. And the good news is that the consensus is working. The conversations between the seed sector and the farmers is moving in the good directions, and all the stakeholders in the value chain are seeing with very good eyes this new proposal from the seed industry to put in place a new process to launch new technologies from the biotech perspective. From the germplasm perspective, which is the other side, we need a change in the seed law in Argentina. We have a seed law which was a perfect law in 1973, but need to be updated. And it's not a big change. We need to work in a change in the definition of the farmer, of the small farmer, which is actually the one who needs help in order to save seed and in some way have the conditions to continue being competitive. But on the other hand, we have a lot of farmers, big farmers or medium farmers, that have the possibility to pay for the technology every year they are using, talking about germplasm. To do that, we need to put clarity on the seed law, and this is something that we were working with our representatives in the National Seed Commission, that is the commission that give advice to the Minister of Agriculture. We get consensus on that with the farmer unions, and I believe that it's in the hand of the government to promote that new change in the seed law in order to give much more clarity on the safe seed concept and the definition of the agriculture. Those two topics, one based on the seed law and the other based on the patent law, are the focus where we are trying to get consensus to move on with new technologies.